All right, so we're going to take a look at Snap and Read today. Snap&Read.com is a company that has made a Chrome extension which can do some text-to-speech and some other features here. So let's take a look at it right off the bat here. I am noticing that we only got 3 out of 5 stars. So we'll be going through those reviews and seeing what we can find in there. Let's take a look at it though. Here's this little tutorial they got on their website. So it's showing us that we can click the little speaker from the toolbar and go over and click on our text, and it's going to start reading through it for us. It's got OCR capabilities, which is very cool. So it can take an image, something like a PDF or whatever, and it's going to scan it. And if there's text in it, it's going to read the text, and I was playing with that earlier. It was pretty darn decent, pretty darn impressive there. Simplify text, so you can highlight text, and it is going to change it onto a different grade level. And it also does some translations too, so you can highlight text and have it translate to another language, which can be very helpful. All right, so let's take a look at it. Let's jump over and take a look at it here. All right, so I am in my Google Classroom here on my little test student account, and I'm going to go over here and click the speaker, and let's just give this a shot here. Let's see what happens.
Test over Bill of Rights on Friday. Here is the review sheet.
All right, I can click again to make it stop. Let's check this out. This is a website, and I was looking on this website earlier, and this here is a picture. That off, or have the speaker thing here, and if I click this, it won't do it because this is a picture. But if we turn that off and we choose the Snap and Read thing here, the screenshot, we can scan it.
Learning about the Electoral College Scholar Exchange in this session, Electoral College expert Tara Ross joins Jeffrey Rosen to discuss the Electoral College's controversial origins at the Constitutional Convention.
There we go. So it scanned the screenshot that it took there, and it's reading those words, and it read them pretty impressively. All right, we've also got a Google Doc here, so let's go grab that tool and let's highlight this because I wanted to read that.
A journalist, business leader, and public servant, she formed and led the Women's Army Corps.
All right, pretty impressive. So I can just go ahead and click on here again to make it stop. All right, we have a color overlay highlight thing. So if I'm reading this line,
Influenced political leadership in
you can see it's going to highlight the line that I'm currently reading. Well, this is pretty cool. So I logged into my teacher account here, and I've got manage students and view reports. And when I click on view reports, my test student, whose account I was just using to play around and try stuff out, it says that I spent 10 minutes reading stuff and read 1,208 words in the time that I was using it. So it's using my Google login to track how much I've used it on there. Pretty impressive. Okay, so it looks like we have to go and open a PDF through the extension. So we go up there, click on the little extension, open PDF from my device, and it wants us to do that again. So here we are, and on my downloads, let's grab one of these PDFs and open it up here. So instead of the PDF opening separately in Adobe Acrobat PDF Reader, it is opening here in the PDF Snap and Read. And let's see, let's give this a try here. So let's click the little thing up here, Snap and Read. Let's turn it on. There we go. Now we've got this. Let's grab our little speaker tool and let's see if it'll start reading for us.
Please go to the following website, http://www.bbc.co.uk.
All right, so that worked.
Begin mission 1. How many men did you lose altogether? What was the hardest part about the game?
Here we go. So every time we click, it starts reading. Every time we click again,
Read the dialogue review on the left side of screen 3.
it stops reading. Pretty cool. We got the same little toolbar over here. PDF, we got our highlight tools working as well. All right, impressive. All right, so this first one right off the bat, 1 star. So frustrating and difficult to figure out how it works. The worst. I don't know, I can't agree with that. It did not do things instinctually the way I thought it would, but once I took a couple seconds to figure it out, went through the instructions and learned how to use it, it's working pretty well and seems pretty decent to me. Also complaining about adding students. I was able to add students to it, no problem. I put in my email address for my student account, and when I went to log in and create an account, it popped up and said, hey, you've been invited to join Mr. Brown's class. Do you want to accept it? And I got into it, no problem. The extension seemed to install really well to me from the Chrome store, and I've been able to log into it. No problem. Like, I don't even remember logging in. I think it just knew who I was from my Google Chrome login. Sometimes it cannot pronounce normal words. What's going to happen? It's a computer, right? Misleading presentation. It is not instantly obvious that this is a subscription service. It seemed pretty obvious to me. Uh-oh. Fusion Gamer thinks it's trash. All right, so that's always good to dig into reviews and find stuff out like that. I'm a little bit more confident now in it than I was upon that first glance at the 3 out of 5. We got over 2 million people downloading and using this.